really competitive. You know something, I have a sneaking suspicion for a guy called Stuart McSwain. He won the 5,000 metres in Morton last week, and he was really impressive. And when you're running well over one distance, often you can duplicate that over so many other distances. Sean Tobin is the latest Irishman to break 4 minutes for the mile. Sean is in 4th place there at the moment. 3:58 the other night would have been the culmination of a dream for him. He's been a long time knocking on the door of that 4 minutes, and he came up the straight like a man possessed in Morton the other night. In 3rd place was the winner of the Morton Mile the other night, Robert Domanich, however you pronounce that, Domanich.
It's Ali Hamdi who's taking them down the home straight here. He's our pacemaker, Belgian, Ali Hamdi. Just beside him, and behind him, Amin Kadiri of Cyprus, originally from Morocco, and then Robert Dominic just behind him. Sean Tobin is well to the fore as well, in 4th position in the green and white singlet. And just behind him, Brian Schrader of America.
Yeah, the pace wasn't amazing. They went through the 400 metres there in about 60 seconds. A mile is 1,609 metres, so it's a little bit difficult on a 400 metre track. You notice that they start about obviously 9 metres back from the actual finish line to make that up. So it's difficult to get the exact splits of the 440 yards, which is in the old linear sense it is. Pacemaker's doing a good job. The field is a little bit reluctant to take up the ante.
Leo Manzano, the man we were talking about, who has the silver medal from London in 2012, is well back in the field. Maybe he's just taking some shade from the wind, which is still pretty strong here in Cork. Pacemaker Ali Hamdi still taking them on. Patrick Tiernan, the tall figure from Australia, has loomed up and pushed himself into 2nd place, just ahead of Robert Dominic, and still going very well. Sean Tobin running with confidence, as Dick was saying, after that tremendous race in the Morton Stadium. Sam Prakel of the USA just behind Sean Tobin in 5th position at the moment.
Yeah, Sean,
just been strung out a bit at the
Sean is doing it. Sorry, Con. Sean is doing everything right here now. He's hanging on. The race has started now. The pacemaker's about to jump ship, and the race is really on. Domanich in 3rd place. Looks like he has a double on his mind. He's very well poised. The rest are stretched. My friend, the 5,000 metre man, would want to start moving up, but he's about 7th or 8th at the moment. They're coming up to the bell now, so it's
500 metres to go. Time for the pacemaker to look over his shoulder and maybe feel that his job is done. It's still Patrick Tiernan just behind him, Robert Dominic, and also Sam Prakel in the dark colours now, up into 4th place. Well, he's into 3rd because the pacemaker is gone. And Sean Tobin of Ireland in 4th. So it's Tiernan, the man with the Irish name, but he's from Australia, in the lead from Dominic in 2nd place. Pushing up on the outside there is Prakel. He's putting it to them, with Sean Tobin trying to hang on to their coattails. Stuart McSwain now, the man that Dick was talking about, who won that 5k in the Morton Stadium. Slim figure is up into 4th position.
Tobin's running a great race. He's really hanging on tough there, but the first 4 now have got a little gap on Tobin. It's between the 4 of them. Domanich is still there. He's about to make his move off the bend. McSwain is tracking him. Can the leader hold on?
It's still Sam Prakel from Oregon who leads them down the home straight. He's got a gap, coming hard now. It is Sam Prakel, but Stuart McSwain in 2nd place is finishing like a train. McSwain is nearly up there, but didn't quite make it. Sam Prakel held on. Fantastic finish by Tobin as well. He raised his arms aloft as he crossed the line. A great finish by Sean Tobin. 3:55.91. Smashing finish to that race. Sam Prakel, the 22-year-old from Oregon, finished 3rd in the Morton one.
Yeah, Sean Tobin could have bought himself another PB there, which is making them a fantastic week for him. I'm glad I didn't put the house on McSwain, but it was close.
Again, he gave you that run for your money. I mean, he came very hard at the end, but in fairness to Prakel, he held on very well.
Oh, it was a great race, great race. Another 3:55. Let's have another look at it.
Dominic maybe feeling the exertions of his win just over the last couple of 100 metres. You can see struggling there, coming down with Prakel digging deep.
And look at Tobin, look at the way he dug deep. Got past Domanich, who beat him the other night. Fantastic run by Tobin. I'm sure he must have 3:57 maybe.
That should be 2nd inside the time he ran in the Morton Stadium great performance by Sean Tobin, man from Clonmel Athletic Club, running for Ole Miss University in America now.
Now, Sean has always been, had held a high expectation. He had a magnificent schools career. Every college in America wanted him. He eventually went off to Washington.
Okay, we're just going to hear from the winner now, Sam Prakel. I think Sean Tobin might be there as well.
So Sam, fantastic race. You just about held on at the end.
Thanks. Yeah, I mean, this was my 4th race in Ireland, and came up short the first 3 times, so I figured try her strategy and go a little earlier this time, so I went for it, and yeah, I'm happy the way the race played out, and happy I got a PR.
And where does this set you up for the rest of the year, I guess?
Well, I have one more race in Belgium at Houston, so hopefully run a fast 15 there, and then it's back to Oregon for 1 more year, so yeah, excited.
Worth the trip then to Cork?
Worth the trip, yeah, thanks so much.
Okay, thanks Sam. If you stay with us, I've got Sean Tobin here. Okay, Sean, you must be happy with your recent form and another good performance today.
Yeah, very pleased with that. It's like been racing every week kind of just since there Kenny Morton Games and McHale at the weekend, and every week I just feel like I'm getting sharper and sharper, and I just